Hello guys. So in this tutorial I want to show you how you can use Claude, Anthropic Claude AI and Claude integration to build a news aggregator, custom news aggregator, but also use the same technology of the model context protocol to build amazing stuff. So first of all, this is like the typical Claude AI the chat that you usually see. And using the model context protocol or Claude integration, we can add external services like your OneDrive, like your Outlook, like Gmail, etc. And then you will be able to ask a Claude a question that involves all these services. So then it will orchestrate and then it will call these services in order to answer your question or in order to fulfill the task. So, and this would look something similar to this. So like you would have all the services attached and then you will be able to go and ask questions that uses these services. All right, so these are the basics, and for this we'll be using Claude integration, and I want to show you today how you can do this like really in a practical example of the news feed from different sources. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing we need to do, we'll be leveraging a platform. It's called ActivePieces, and ActivePieces has a bunch of more than 300 services, like very, very popular services for everything, like for your email, for kelp storage, etc. And we can use all these services and integrate them in Claude. So when I go here to activepieces.com, I have already a running project, but you can actually, if you just search for ActivePieces, browse, you can see all the list, the list of all the pieces that they support, which are basically services that you will be able to integrate into Claude, but actually even also in any other AI chatbot. Like even ChatGPT has also recently announced or added some kind of integration and support for the model context protocol. So here you can see it's Microsoft Outlook Teams. So you will be able to let Claude orchestrate all these services in order to complete the task from A to Z. All right, so here after you've, as I said, we've already logged in, you will go to MCP, and there you would create a new MCP server. And this MCP server is basically, when I go back here to our previous illustration, this is kind of an aggregate, like a combination of different services that you want to add or enable Claude to use. So you build one aggregate and add to this aggregate, this so-called MCP server, all the services you want to use. So in our case, we want to build the newsfeed, so we will not be using any of Gmail, stuff like this. But instead, we'll be using only a service that makes Claude be able to call to fetch a website with a certain URL, and these will be your news sources. So the idea is that you will provide Claude with a bunch of news sources and of course a good prompt, and let Claude get all these news and then combine them based on your prompt, and then show you the results or your newsfeed in a fancy user interface. I will show you, and we will get to all of this stuff later, including the prompt. But that's for now. Let's focus on building or combining or selecting all the services that we need for our MCP server. So for here, you would go to MCP and then click New MCP server, and then you can give it a name, like for example, ActivePieces for Claude, or anything like this. Maybe you would have, or probably you would have in the future, like multiple MCP services, multiple MCP servers for different purposes, and you would give them, or it would make sense to give them like reasonable names. So and then after that, we go to Add Tool from Piece, and here you can select from a bunch of, as I said, more than 300 available services. And now for our case, we need only two services. So one of them is HTTP, and then we will select all and save. I will not do that because I've already done all of this before, but you can do this now for your new MCP server. So this is one of the services, and the second service that we need is called storage. And this storage is actually it's a very powerful feature of ActivePieces that is already integrated in the platform itself. So you don't have to sign up anywhere. If you have an ActivePieces account, which is actually, you can get one for free, like only, I think you have like 1,000 actions or something like that per month free. This is more than sufficient for many use for most everyday stuff. So anyway, in this case, we'll select all the storage, and we will need the storage to remember the settings or the sources that the user has provided. So when you start your chatbot with a prompt, it will ask you for which sources you want to have in your newsfeed on a daily basis, and then it will remember those sources for the future. So the second day or the day after, when you open the chatbot and ask for the news, it will get all the sources that you've provided over time by fetching the storage. So after having done that, I will show you what I have already configured, which is this one. You don't have to care about this Google Drive. It was just for testing purposes. Only we need only these two first services. So after that, we go to connect, and then you go to Claude, and then just copy this URL. So that's it, basically, for the configuration part on the ActivePieces side. So the next part, we'll go to Claude and then integrate the ActivePieces. All right, so in the last step, we've built an MCP server that includes all the services that we need for our use case. And these were only two services, which are HTTP and the storage. But you can actually also use the same technique in order to add any other service that you want to use or empower Claude to be able to use. So now the next step, or the current step, is actually to add this MCP server to Claude. And for this, you go to the settings here, and then click on Add Integration, and then scroll to the bottom, and then click on Add Integration again. And then here, you enter the name, you give it any name, this integration, let's call it ActivePieces, for example, and then you copy the URL that we have in ActivePieces, or that we have copied from the previous step. I won't do that because I've already done that before. To show you what happens after you add it, you will actually be able to see something like this. It's called here, it's called demo. And when I click this, I would see all the services that are now part of this MCP server. And this means basically, it's very simple that the Claude or my Claude can now use all these services in order to fulfill your request. So it can find, it can search, it can update documents, permission, whatever. But for our use case, for building a newsfeed, we will need only two, which send an HTTP request, and the other one is related to storage. So it should be somewhere here, like get and put, exactly. So these two services, like put, will store a piece of information in the storage of ActivePieces, and get will fetch this information. All right, so now we can go ahead and just test it. For this, you would need finally the prompt, and you can actually find the prompt on my blog. You would go to irradical.com, irradical.blog, and then newsfeed prompt, and then we just copy this huge prompt, and then just add it to Claude. And here we go. Okay, so now it first starts to ask me which sources I want to add. I've already added a bunch of sources for OpenAI and Tropic. In your case, when you saw it the first time, you would need to provide Claude, in this case, with the sources that you want to use. It can also search the internet for the URL, but it's better if you provide a very specific source. So for example, I added Twitter, show me the current sources, just to show you what we already have, or what I already have added before. So as you can see, it fetches or uses the storage to get the user news sources. And here you can see I've added Twitter, the OpenAI X account, and a Tropic, and a bunch of other sources. So I will use all of these sources, and let's see what happens. You can say whatever, to let it start. So as you can see, it will start by fetching this URL, and for this it uses an enabling service that's called Gina AI, and this basically converts the HTML to Markdown, to remove all the unnecessary stuff and reduce the context that is used by Claude. So you will still have some room for getting more information into your newsfeed. Now, as you can see, it starts creating, so it has already gathered all the information required for the newsfeed. And that is now building the newsfeed user interface. And for this, it is also an amazing open source software or framework. It's called Bulma. And we'll see in a second how this all looks like. So it's now starting to categorize or classify the different news sources, news information, and also recognizes the new ones because it remembers what it has already shown before. So we should also be able to see which ones are new and which images we have already seen before. Right, so as you can see, it has already finished. It created the user interface. Actually, you can already use it, but it's not so super beautiful. But it actually is. So if you copy this HTML basically, and you go back to your browser, and then just add to an HTML editor, and then copy paste it, and there you can see actually, it's a very nice user interface. Where you can now navigate through the different categories, and you can even open them And if you like, you can even tell it to, include the source or the URL also in the news so that you can dig deeper if you like, or go to the original source. All right, so that's it basically. You can leverage the same technique and ActivePieces and this NTP protocol or cloud integration in order to build really, really powerful use cases that can help you a lot with your everyday tasks. I hope this helps you guys, and I'm happy to hear your feedback in the comments. And thank you very much. Bye-bye.